Okay. Izzy Sadler, she used to be the director of the SOWEGA Council on Aging, and she retired. And when she retired, she is taking on a new role as, I'm reading it because it's a lot of words, functional medicine health coach and functional nutrition specialist. And so this kind of thing just like really speaks to my soul, because if we can use our bodies and heal our bodies in the way God intended it, if we can do things natural ways versus maybe adding medications to our lives, then that's just my thing. Like, I just love what she's doing. But what she has are weekly webinars, and they're on Friday at 11:30 to 12:30. They have wonderful topics, and it says under here that there is a follow-up conversation if you want to have it. You don't have to sign up. There's no passwords, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it says a coach's check-in follows 1 week after the talk. But like today's lesson is the healing system, and the topic is under sleep and recovery. So the way you get into it is, let me see if I can just type it into the thing. That way, see, here's.
She's already sent the link.
Oh, she did?
She's already asked if I wanted to participate.
Are you going to do it?
Go to. Some of them I will. I don't know how many I'll be able to attend, but like already doing 2 things on Friday.
I knew you did.
With you, and then I have to do a morning stretch at 10. So I'm not sure.
Well, that's okay. I just told her that I thought it was really cool what she was doing, and I would spread the word to anybody who I thought may be interested. And, she was interested in specifically, Clarice, people who are used to doing things. But I just put in the chat for you, Sharita, where you join. It's izzysadler.com/the wellness room. And then I put her email and phone number, because it says, if you have any questions, email is@izzysadler.com, and then her number is 229-234-7228. And I read that on purpose because when I do recording, I don't think the chat shows up in the recording. Like, y'all's pictures don't show up. I don't think the chat shows up. So if anybody is watching this and not on this class, so outside of Sharita and Gwen, you may not even know what I put in the chat. So I don't want to leave you out. But I'm interested definitely in, I just want to feel my best, and if she can give me one thing in a whole year's time, I'll feel like I've been blessed. This year has been the year of my body trying to work against me in so many ways, whether it be, my eyesight failing, so now I have to use readers. Not always, just sometimes when my eyes are tired or when it's dark. So I'm experiencing that. Of course, y'all know about perimenopause and all that fun stuff. So if I can learn of ways to use my body and heal my body and just feel good. And if y'all aren't able to come, y'all know what a yapper I am, so I'm happy to share with y'all anything that I may learn. So if y'all learn anything Ma'am?
I said I was going to go to the first class.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until after it had started. So I missed the finding balance and healing, but that may be pushing it. out. No, I was kidding. You know, you can only balance so many things before the whole system just collapses from the weight. But that's why one reason why we have Tai Chi class is so that we can come and we can be together and slow down and, yes, practice our Tai Chi. I'm going to start my warming up, open and closing my hands as I talk. I wasn't sure if anybody new would be joining us. I wasn't sure if Nora would come. You know, but at this point, no one new has joined the class. So it's us on this journey together. As always, I'm here for you. So what you want or need out of this class, you just communicate that with me, and I'm happy to do it. Everything we do is on principle, even in part 2 with our movement control, moving slow, smooth, continuous, gentle resistance, our body structure, upright posture, and weight transfer, which I just think is the magic to help us with balance and developing muscle and just paying attention to how we hold our bodies and then hold our bodies with weight on one foot matters. If we walked around with weight on one foot and leaned over to the side, it feels a lot differently. So we're constantly conscious of our body and how we hold it, how we carry ourselves to set ourselves up for success. 1, not falling, of course, but 2, not causing ourselves any or additional pain, strain, tension, you know, because we're aware of our bodies. If we catch ourselves clenching our jaw or holding our shoulders up or holding a fist or holding our breath, we pay attention and we fix it in that moment or as soon as we can, as soon as we notice it, and then that lessens the chance that we may have pain from holding tension. We're really getting better at practicing our internal experience with Tai Chi. And why are we getting better at that? Well, we're getting better at it because we know our moves better. In the beginning, when we first started learning, we're more focused on how we do the moves. You know, our new class started this past Tuesday, and yeah, I yapped a lot about principles and benefits and how the program is set up. But we only did the first 3 moves of warm-ups. We only did neck, shoulders, and spine. So, you know, in the beginning, it's really slow. It's just learning the moves. So getting to this point where we know our moves, we can experience Jing or mental quietness, where we just give in to the movements. Our bodies know the principles, and it's just enjoyable in a different way. I'm going to try to close this door. If it gets too hot, I'll tell you what, our air conditioner was struggling yesterday. It was set on 72, and it made it all the way to 78. And I have a fan on in here if you see that paper blowing. I'm going to move the fan from blowing towards me during class. All right, so let's get started. I'm glad to have a new series of 16 weeks. Let's see, today is the 14th. I don't see any possibilities of cancellation until September 11th. That's when I have my mammogram, pap smear, all the wonderful take care of myself as a woman day. But so I'll let y'all know as the time goes. And unfortunately, September 11th is an easy day to remember, but that will be the day I know we won't have class. All right, got in my stable stance, meaning my feet are about shoulder width or hip width apart. I have on my flat shoes, which I love to do Tai Chi in my flat shoes because I feel more connected to the ground. I have good posture. I've scanned my whole body to make sure I'm not holding tension anywhere. And I'm breathing. All right, let's begin with our warm-up, starting with our neck. I have to take these bracelets off. They're clanging. That goes against the Tai Chi, doesn't it? I don't want no clanging noises. We like soft, smooth, easy, continuous, gentle. Shoulders, small circles, just warming up those joints. Forward first, and then back. Like a massage you give yourself. Roll forward. And back. Always backs last. Helps reset that posture. Right now I'm thinking about what the words are behind me as I do this move, where I breathe in, calm. Breathe out, stress, anything weighing on my mind. Breathe calm, breathe out stress. I like doing this seated and kind of visualize anything negative just blowing out into the world and leaving me, using the power of visualization. Get our ball and stretch our spine, separating the heavens and the earth. I think that's a powerful visualization. But still keeping that soft bend in the elbow. We'll take our balls side to side. Here I want you to think about your core muscles, specifically your abdominal muscles. Are you engaging those muscles as you go side to side? Remember, it's gentle resistance, thinking about moving through water. And also reminding ourselves not to go as far as we can go. We don't want to put extra strain on our spine. We're just gently warming up. Now to our hips, where we shift weight to one leg. Our first experience with weight transfer as we get started. Think about your posture. Make sure you didn't grab any tension in those shoulders. If you need to hold on to something, maybe you feel a little bit wobbly. You know, some mornings we do. Some mornings we have good balance days. Always give yourself permission to do what you need. Just because you didn't have any problems doing it last time doesn't mean today is the same. So just listen to your body. Skip the arm movements and hold on to something if that works for you. In that movement, we moved cross-lateral, where our leg was going back while our hands were forward. And that's really good for our brains. Y'all know my daughter is a dancer. And there's something about dancers, like their brains have a different kind of intelligence. And I think it's because of so much cross-lateral movements that they do. And they, you know, dancers like my daughter, they start out so young, they don't think about it. Young people don't have as much problems doing things. And they develop their brain in a different way. So if we've not always done that, we can still get the benefits of the cross-lateral movement. So it may be Tai Chi or it may be line dancing. This past summer, I've taught line dancing all summer long at my senior centers. I've enjoyed it so much that they've asked me to record some dance tutorials, like the line dancing. So if you are interested in that, be watching out for videos for y'all to watch on my YouTube, learning how to do the wobble, boots on the ground. I mean, can't even tell you all the dances we did this summer. Watermelon crawl, boot scoot and boogie. We've had a great summer. All right, so for our knees. And so I've been really thinking about this cross-lateral movement and just learning steps of things and how similar Tai Chi is to a dance. We just do really slow. Probably going to record some videos this afternoon. I'm probably going to start with the chicken dance. I want you to appreciate the strength of your muscles as you shift weight here forward and back. and to the side. I love this move because we do transition of weight in all the directions, all while remaining upright and not leaning, not clenching our fist, keeping everything really soft and loose. For our ankles, heel toe. Switch feet, heel toe. Big toe, little toe. So side to side. It was a little more awkward than the other position. We want our ankles to be mobile and flexible. You may notice one is a little more stiff than the other. Alright, give yourself a nice shake. We're going to go right on through part one. Let's just do part one a few times and get ourselves warmed up to our Tai Chi movements. And then we'll add in part two. I'm not going to worry about the music right now. I say it doesn't give me stress to do it by the music, but it does because I want to make sure I end when the music ends. Also stressing because my phone won't come on. Alright, there it is. Verizon knows my phone is years paid off, and they are so mad at me that I'm not getting a new phone. They don't like me to have a paid off phone. So they like to do things to me to make me want a new phone. But they're not going to get me. Alright, here we go. Reminding ourselves of our principle. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the lute. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Single whip. Brush me. Good God. Play the loop. Funny how my brain goes into autopilot. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Close it out. The music got loud. Told y'all, Verizon, they just do what they want. Alright, I am going to play our song now. Are there any parts of that you want to go over or review? Say again?
That part, I think I'm good with.
Okay. Well, I just never want to assume that, you feel comfortable with it. Just because you've been doing it for years doesn't mean, like, all of a sudden you don't go, wait a minute, this part right here, what am I... Because I feel like it's an evolution in the way we learn and process the moves and progress with the moves. For instance, as we move into part 2 here in a little bit, that whole karate chop thing. For years I did karate chop, come in, zip up the coat, offer the pie, until one day after practicing, it hit me. It feels different if I were to reach and pull and then zip up. And so that felt better. Instead of going chop, it was reach and pull. So, you may have some questions like that. So don't ever think, oh, I can't ask because I'm supposed to already know. Or this thought came to mind. What do you think about that? Because what do we call this class? Exploring. So we've all done these moves a lot, and so we're just exploring the same moves and finding our way with it, and it changes over time. All right, I'm going to play our song this time. Here we go. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Advanced 6, starting with brush knee. Play the loop. punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. All right, the next song's going to come on, and that has our part 1 and part 2 music. So let's just go all the way through now. Here we go. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Advance 6, starting with brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. All right, part 2 starts with brush knee to the right. Leisurely tie the coat. back, single whip. Fist under elbow. Repulse the monkey. Brush to the back. Switch hands and brush to the front. Switch hands and brush left. Leisurely tie the coat. Open, close. Back to the top, brush knee left. Leisurely tie the coat. Open, close. Step back, single whip. Fist under elbow. Practicing those pivots. Repulse the monkey, brush to the back. Switch hands and brush to the front. Switch hands, brush to the right. Leisurely tie the coat. Open, close. That feels good. Love it. Any questions about those?
I forgot all of it.
It's okay. We'll go over it. We will go over it. It's so easy to forget. If I didn't teach it as much as I teach it, I would, because I used to forget. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of our part 2 moves. Thankfully, we know brush knee, right? Because that it always starts with something familiar, so that's good. So we do have brush knee right, which is the opposite direction of how we start our advanced moves, because we start brush knee left. So when we finish that brush knee, we have just follow stepped with our left foot, all of our weights on our right foot. To start leisurely tie the coat, we're going to step back left. I'm going to turn to the front so you can see it from the front. But we're going to step back left, and our left hand's going to come down to our hip. And I always think about like a doll. You know how on a doll the arms are on one hinge and or not a hinge. I'm thinking of the car term. What is that called? That's basically the stick that the tires are on. You know what I'm talking about? How if in a doll, it's like a stick and its arms both move at the same time because they're on the same. Oh, I can't remember the word. It'll come to me, in about an hour after class. But I just like to think about this arm and leg kind of going at the same time, which is kind of opposite of what I'm talking about. But that's what I think about when I start that first move of leisurely tie the coat. That leg and that hand is moving at the same time. So my leg goes back and my arm comes down. Boom. Alright, so when that happens, that's when I take my right hand and I reach out. That used to be our karate chop, but now it's reach and pull. And when we reach, remember, soft bend, we don't lock. Soft bend, reach and pull. So, Claris decides it wants to shut down for no particular reason. But practice that feeling of reach and pull. Reach and pull. So the energy of going out and pulling in. Out and in. It feels nice, doesn't it? It's nice and smooth. So we're at the end of brush knee. We step back left. Left hand comes out. I reach and I shift left as I pull. And then I follow step right. So again, at the end of brush knee, we step back left. Left hand comes down. Right hand goes forward and pulls in as I shift weight. That weight shift and hand movement that we get so used to in our advanced 6 movements. You know, when we brush knee, we shift and hand movement. So same thing here. Pull. We're shifting as we pull down to our belly button. And when we get to that belly button, we have our 3 fingers on our left hand and they land on our wrist. All right. So we have the end of brush knee, step back left, reach right, pull as I shift weight, follow step right, 3 fingers. So where's my weight now? It's on that left foot. The right foot just follow stepped. Now we're going to zip it up. So bring those hands up. Now remember that it's a hand movement here. We don't keep coming up. We don't bring our shoulders up. It's nice and soft. Lift up those hands. We never come up and cover our face because remember it's the fight we're never going to have. And if we're in a fight, we surely don't want to cover our face. I love technology. We're not going to cover our face, so we come right here. And that's when we're going to bring that hand out as if offering a pie that suddenly appeared on our hands. Alright, so back to the top at the end of brush knee. Leisurely tie the coat. Step back left, reach out right. Shift as I pull to my belly button. Follow step right, 3 fingers. Zip it up. Step right. Shift right as I offer. So see right here, that's that hand extension. It's not a lean. So my body remains upright as I offer that, then follow step. Notice the bend. I don't have that. I offer it softly, and then I follow step left. They do not want our pie. So, what we're going to do, we're going to step back left, shift, that right toe pops up, and we're going to bring this pie around. We're preparing to throw it in their face because we're suddenly in that fight that we are having. But whenever we do that, when we bring that pie back and around, I want you to be conscious of your body. So what I don't want you to do is lean and make it real dramatic, because that can twist your spine. And of course, anytime we're leaning, we're going towards falling and going against what we're trying to do here. So keep that body still and strong and just make it a hand movement. And it's really small and soft. Out, we bring it a little around and back. And then when we come back to the shoulder, we turn that hand, and those 3 fingers end up on the back of our hand, the back of our wrist. And of course, in the fight we're not really having, where that gives us a little bit more oomph to deliver that pie. And so when we deliver that pie, again, soft bend, we don't lock joints. So it's Zip up our coat. Suddenly we have a pie. Offer the pie. Arm extension. They don't want our pie. Bring it back and around. 3 fingers change. And we deliver that pie. Boom. Now we're done with the movement. So our bodies are still. Our arms did a lot of work. So much so that my arms are feeling a little bit fatigued because they worked so hard. So we come up. We offer out. They don't want it. We come back and around. Deliver that pie. And then we're done. We leave the scene. Okay. So, from brush knee. Brush knee. Leisurely tie the coat. Step back, reach, shift. Follow step 3 fingers. Zip it up. Step right, shift and offer. Follow step left. They don't want our pie. Step back left, shift. That right toe pops up. We bring this pie around. And in a perfect world, that toe that came up follows that, just as if there's a string tied around your middle toe to your middle finger, and you're watching that with your head. Bring it. Now you're ready to deliver. Shift right as I extend that out. Follow step right. Now we're done with it. We're going to the front. Step, shift, step, hands face, open, and close. Is it coming back to you? Say.
Yes.
Okay. It's the narrative that helps out, isn't it? Is zipping. I mean, because I make a habit of being like extra and dramatic, that's why I say don't go around, and try to do too much. Be very strong and still in your body as your arms extend. That is simply because of my habits. It's reminded me more than anybody. All right. So again from the top. Brush knee. Leisurely tie the coat. Step back, reach. Shift and pull. Follow step right, 3 fingers. Zip it up. Step right, shift and offer. Follow step left. They don't want our pie. Step back left, shift right toe pops up. Bring this pie around. Shift right as I deliver. Follow step left. We're done. To the front. Step, shift, step, hands face, open, and close. Again, and then we'll add on to it. Brush knee. Leisurely tie the coat. Step back, reach. Pull as I shift. Follow step 3 fingers. Zip it up. Step right. Shift as I offer. Follow step left. Step back left. Shift. That right toe pops up. I bring that pie around. Shift right as I deliver that pie. Follow step left. We are done. Step right to the front. No, left, sorry. Shift, now you're right. Hands face, open, and close. And that leisurely tie the coat move, that's one of our more complicated moves next to repulse the monkey. So be patient with yourself as you get it back. Know that we do it 4 times. We do it just then, obviously. And then once we get over to that left, we're going to do it over there, and then almost immediately do it again over there because we kind of wind up and then unwind. So we do all the movements and then we do them all again backwards. So 2 leisurely tie the coats, and then we do all the things, and then we get back here, leisurely tie the coat, and that's how we wrap it up. So 4 times we do leisurely tie the coat. My posters are over there. I'll get them next week. It's kind of late in the game to pull them out right now. All right, so next move, step back, single whip. We like this. It's easy. We just came from open and close. We shift right. We step back left, and we always step empty before we give it weight. So when we give that back foot weight, we push out with our hands, turn our palms away from us, and separate those hands. Eyes follow the right hand this time. The rule is with a single whip or with a step back whip, the foot that steps, whether it's back or whether it's forward, the opposite hand is the one we follow. So remember that rule. If you go out and turn and then you think, which hand am I supposed to follow? I don't know. Hurry fast, pick one. Think about what foot stepped out, and it's opposite of that. Whether you step back with this foot, follow that hand. Whether in part 1 you step out with that foot, you follow that opposite hand. So the rule is the same with our single whips. So that gives us open and close, step back, single whip. Our first one is shift right, step back left, adjust weight as I push out, turn and separate. Eyes follow that right hand, boom. All right, so let's go up to that point, then we'll cool down with our part 2. Starting with brush knee right, brush knee, leisurely tie the coat, reach, pull, follow step 3 fingers, zip up, step, offer the pie, follow step, step back, shift, right foot pops up, we bring that pie around, shift right as I deliver, follow step to the front, open, close, step back, single whip, shift, step, adjust as I push, turn and separate, eyes follow that right hand. So we will continue our review next Friday, starting with fist under elbow. Well, we're not going to start with it, but that's where we'll begin we'll review something new. Fist under elbow. And I stopped there on purpose, well, 1, because of time, but 2, because of the pivots that we do. Now, we do pivot in brush knee, where we pivot on that heel as we turn that toe in. That's a pivot. And we pivot with, when we do fist under elbow, where we shift, pivot on that heel, shift, pivot on that ball. And then when we do repulse the monkey, there's the pivot of the heel, shift, pivot of the ball. So the next couple moves are pivot motions in our feet as a reminder. All right, let's give ourselves a nice fist massage. I hope that y'all have a great week. We're just going to own it. I look forward to complaining about cold weather after the heat that we've had. Because I saw on the forecast Monday and Tuesday are going to be worse. Like, even the temperature high is going to be 100. Yeah. All right. Gather tension, and we do not want to live this way. Let's let it go. Let go of tension. Don't hold on to tension. Gather it so you know what it feels like, and then let it go. And know that feels so much better, to let go of that tension. Let it be a reminder that when you are in pain, not to hold tension, to try to relax. Even if you have to get in a warm bath, put warm heating pads on you to help you relax if you're being a little tense, to try to let that tension go. All right, big shoulder circle. Big old breath out. And to end, we have our fist representing our strength, our fingers together representing our friendship. I think I'm doing it backwards because I'm not mirror image. Sorry. Mirror image, this is my right hand. That's my fist for strength. This is my left hand. Fingers together representing our friendship. Thumb in humility. We always have something to learn, and I love it. And in mutual respect, we say namaste. So thank you so much for coming today, and thank you for helping me have this class, because I love exploring class.
And I love being a part of the class.
All right, my dear. Well, Sharita, if I'll see you Tuesday, then great. If not, I will hopefully see both of y'all next Friday. All right. Love y'all.
Love you more.
Bye.